This is home for me. Moderators to your channel. I ain't been on this in a minute. Let's see what we got in here, man. It's the updated collection video. Should have put that in the description, honestly. But yeah. Updated collections. Have some people drawing. 2025 collection. It's 347, man. I would show the video I'm watching, but if I was to post it, I'm pretty sure YouTube would close this. They done did that like 2 times to me. Nah, this right here though. Yeah. All this stuff on the couch. Do a little 2025 collection update. What y'all know about this judge here? You know what this is, though. 22. Oh yeah. Got a good little bit of stuff here. Of course, the normal 17. Can't go wrong with this though. Got that 90, that P90, yeah. I don't know what's the favorite out of this. I don't even know. Appreciate you, man. A pre-coder. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm from South Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina. There's not too much to do out here, not too much. Yeah. Try to stay to myself and just buy my guns, you know. This is my baby. It's my everyday carry right here. Glock 30. No recoil on that. I don't know. What will be y'all favorite out of this? You sub? Appreciate you, man. I'm going to sub back when I get off this live. I'll sub back anybody that subs me. I return, you know. I show the same support, the same love that everyone shows me. So if you're a gun page or whatever YouTube page you are and you come support me, you can expect me to be in the comments of your videos. You know, we all want everybody to win, you know. Hey, we got to do it together, you know. Out of all of these that y'all looking at, what would be the favorite? What would y'all think? If you had to pick up one, which one would you pick? And why? And me personally, it depends on the situation, you know. Yeah, they are real. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know. Most of my videos say airsoft, but I guess that's just to get to the algorithm, to be honest. Yeah, the AK, yeah. That's one of the go-tos too. It just, if anything happened, those rounds are not common. 7.62, they're nice, but I don't think they would be common in a bad situation. I got a mop right here. Oh Lord. We got kids, don't judge the little stain right there. I got a mop. AK for you. Yeah, it's pretty decent. This is a Draco, technically. It's a Visca pistol. It's decent. I only have a little sling on it, and that's about it. I'm doing too much to it. I might put a foldable brace on it, foldable stock or something, you know. Nah, so you trying to set me up. He talking about pick up the pistol. You trying to set me up, man. Look, I don't know if you know, but YouTube do not let you pick up or handle any firearms on live. The minute my finger touch one of these guns, the live goes bye-bye. It ends it. So, yeah, I can't do none of that. I can't even turn around and show y'all the YouTube video that I'm watching of GHG Hustle because he's holding his firearm. So YouTube doesn't understand that that's not me holding a firearm. If anybody is holding a firearm on the live, it deletes the live and give me a strike. So can't put no hands on the weapons. I'm sorry. No, you definitely cannot have enough weapons. Yeah, I want to get some more. I recently just bought this one. I think if I get any more guns, my wife will kill me. I'm not gonna lie. At least right now. Oh, I definitely agree. That's dumb. It's definitely stupid. But you know, I gotta abide by YouTube rules. I learned the hard way. My first couple of lives, I was trying to handle the guns, show people them, disassemble them. And I don't think I was live for 2-3 minutes. And then I couldn't go live for like 2 weeks after that. So I don't want to be back in YouTube jail, you know. I was consistent with my gun content, and then I chilled out for like 3 months. And I think that's where I messed up at, because, you know, trying to get all of my views back. So I got to get back active, you know. So, yeah. I'm surprised by people saying these guns are fake. Now, I've got this about the AK-47 just because of this. They say it looks too shiny, I guess, you know. But, yeah, we can all say they're fake for the community. Hey, bro. I'm in Brazil. Oh, shout out to Brazil, man. I got a couple friends out there in Brazil. I need to come out there, honestly. I've never been. Is it loaded? Yeah, everything is loaded. They're not it's not one in the head or nothing, but yeah. BB guns and airsoft, definitely. How did I get that? Which one are you talking about? I don't know which one specifically. You know, I bought all of them, you know. Say I'm Irish. Hey, shout out to them. Yeah, Armory dude. Yeah, Jesus love you. Hey, I love him too. God bless you too, brother. Oh yeah. What y'all know about this? Y'all know what this is, right? Y'all know what that is, right? That specifically. Huh? Yeah. Am I in the Army? Nah. I wish I wanted to go to the Air Force, but it either would have been the Marines or the Air Force. But unfortunately, I have long hair, so I've had my hair since like 7th grade. That was like the only reason. I know that probably sounds like, you know, a little cowardly pussycat, I guess. But I had my hair since like 7th grade. My shit's down to my back. I wasn't trying to cut my hair to go to service. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't doing it. Do I regret it? No. No. Would I wish I would have got in there? Yes. I would have been able to do this like way easier. Like honestly, I want to get a class 3 license and all that. Being in the military, taking them routes is way easier to get accomplished than just being a normal going to work person, a gun enthusiast, just buying guns. It's a lot. I want to get a suppressor for this. You know, that comes with a tax stamp. You know, if you're in the military, you can abide, you can really go past it. Because you're already using those type of guns. You're using suppressors. You're using all type of grenades and stuff. So they're all really actively available to you. So, you know, it's easier for you to obtain them. Is that 7.62? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, both of these are 7.62 Drake, 7.62 AK-47 full size. Both of them are Century arms, you know, just to throw that out there. Because I know they might get some rage baiters. Some people hate Century arms. Some people hate them. Unfortunately, just not the first Century arm. This is the BFT 47. So it's a little bit better than you know, the problems that they've been having. But yeah. Because I used to have hair down to my shoulders. Hey man, hair is energy. So, you know, you're saving your energy. It holds memories, it holds everything. So, hey, I wouldn't just go cutting it. Now, one thing I can say I need some plates. I need some plates. I want some level 3 armor plates. They like $650 for 2, front and back. Tell you, this gun stuff is expensive. $650. Nice guns, well spoken. I'll sub for that. I appreciate you, Brody. I'll sub back. I don't know if you was in here when I first said, but anybody that subs to me or shows love to my account, goes comments on my stuff, likes my stuff, I always return. You know, I feel like we all need to be supporting each other. You know, that's the only way to prosper. You know, any YouTuber wouldn't get no views or no support or nothing if it wasn't for his people, his community, you know. So I feel like we're all one, you know. Everybody needs a gun. Some people say you have way too many. I feel like I don't have enough, you know. I feel like it's never enough. You know, with the world we're living in and the government, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the government is still shut down right now. You know, they have nothing to do with guns, but, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know, so I feel like you need to protect yourself at all times. I had an incident happen to me in 2023 where, you know, unfortunately, I was robbed of 2 of these guns. Unfortunately, you know, hey, and I'm not Superman. You know, I can't really, it's 3 versus 1. I'm not finna, it's not a John Wick movie. You feel me? I don't want to feel no hot iron in my skin. But, you know, I ended up getting 2 of them, well, 1 of them back. It was this one, a Glock 22, it's a 40 cal. It's even crazy, like, it looked like it got stolen. That's some, yeah, I hate it. That was the first Glock, well, the second Glock I bought, it got stolen from me, I got it back. I'm missing my second one that got stolen. It was a 43. So, which I didn't really like the 43 anyway, because I have big hands. But, you know, I don't think that justifies it being stolen. Is that all you have, or do you have more? Nah, this is all I have right here. For now. For now. I recently just picked up this, so, and that was about the price of, if I was to do the math on the price of that one gun, the FN P90. It's a PS90 actually, because it's the semi-automatic version, not the fully auto. You know, I wish I could get the fully, but one day. But that one gun is like the price of that and that put together down there. Like, it's crazy. I just got into firearms last year. I'm fairly new. I don't have any long guns. But I'm also in Illinois, which is heavily restricted with rifles that we can have. Yeah, I hate when governments or states can do that. Like, California, I would never move to California. Like, I promise you. You think I'm finna buy a gun like this and have a 10-round mag? Come on, bro. You think I'm finna buy a gun like this and buy a 10-round mag? Come on, bro. Like, that's disrespectful. That's like equivalent in my eyes of buying a 7.62 style weapon, but getting it chambered in 9mm. Like, what are you doing? I'm not throwing no shade, but what are we doing? Like, come on, California. Come on, Illinois. They tripping. We already paying taxes. We paying all of this stuff to y'all. Like, we abiding by the law. I mean, granted, some people aren't. Can't speak for everybody, but come on now. A 10-round mag, come on now. It seems like they just try to disadvantage the civilians of the state. They want to put you at so bad of a disadvantage that if they had to come in and do anything, as in the military is what I mean, they, or any type of enforcement, they want to have you at so bad of a disadvantage that they can sneeze and blow anything you got down. You know what I'm saying? How are you finna compete with military or anybody that's trained to do things to civilians with military grade weapons, and you have 10-round mag capacities? And don't get into the style of the AR in California. You can't even have a mag release button. Like, what? You telling me I gotta take the pin out of this gun right here, pop the top upper off just to disengage that? Nah, bro. By the time I did that, I done got hit with a plethora of bullets. Like, come on, bro. I can't go out like that. I don't see any Nades. Oh yeah. See, I think that's level 3, weapons of destruction. So I got to get license for those, but I want one. Should have bought a PSA Rock Island instead of that bulky 5.7. I mean, opinions are opinions. I don't like the PSA 5.7, honestly. But it goes back to what I just said. Opinions are opinions. You know, I personally like this gun. I think the aerodynamics of it is perfect. It fits in your hand perfect. It kind of has a built-in front grip right there, front stop. Or if you don't want to use that, you can use that. I don't see what's... First of all, and then this mag right here is 50 round capacity in this small package. I could put this in a bag, bro. 50 rounds of 5.7, armor piercing 5.7, and you would take a pistol over that? I mean, opinions are opinions, bro. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. But hey, I'm not picking the 5.7 pistol over this. I wouldn't even get the FN 5.7 pistol over this. And I had the choice to get it. I just didn't want it. So I guess it's just opinions, preferences. California just banned Glocks. They need to ban California, bro. RPGs coming soon. I want one. They're like $3,500 for the actual gun itself. $500 a round. Do you know how mad you got to be at a person to pass up all of these weapons, all of the rounds that you have, to get a $500 round missile? Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I have to go, but I like your channel and your gun collection. Keep up the good work and dedication. I appreciate you, brother. A Pro Coder. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night, good day, wherever you at. Stay safe out there and always protect yourself and your loved ones and stay positive. No flashbangs. Eventually, I want some beautiful weapons. I appreciate you, bro. California made Illinois look like a free state. Yeah. California is just outrageous, man. They need to just go away with that state. Like, the P90 is pretty. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yo, daddy asked you. I'm not gonna say the whole name, but what's good? What's up, man? But yeah, it's opinions for everybody. But what y'all think about? Would y'all choose the P90 or would y'all do a Chris Vector? If y'all had a choice. As y'all know, Chris Vector is like a 45 caliber, if I'm not mistaken. I want a Chris Vector. I want an AUG too, like a Steyr AUG. But I don't know. The AUG is like on the 3rd. It's like the last one if I was to get it. Am I military? Nah. It would be nice. I want it to be at one point, but my hair choice stopped me. I have long hair. So they would have chopped me, and I ain't want to take the big chop, which kind of sounds, you know, kind of pussy, but it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. A foldable Vector, yeah, that would be dope. I've seen one of those like at it was at a gun show. It was crazy. I seen one of these. It was OD green. They wanted $2,500 with no attachments. I think that's just crazy. I didn't even pay $2,500 for that. I paid $17,500. And that's still kind of on the higher end because you can get one of these for like 12 or 13. But $2,500 for one with no attachments just because of the OD green, nah. And it's the P90 full auto. I wish. This is a PS90. It's the civilian version of the P90. So it's semi-automatic. The little selector switch right here, if I could, I'm gonna try to show you. I can't pick it up because YouTube will cut my video off, but you see it says safe and it has that little 1 for fire. On the full auto versions, you don't see that 1. It has the safe and then it has an A. So, and then this barrel is shorter. Now, granted, I have this M-LOK little barrel thing on here, but I could take that off and it'll just be the actual barrel. But yeah, if I was to get the P90, the barrel is like way shorter. Way shorter. Yeah, P90 had capacity, but the Vector has 0 recoil. Hard choice. That is a hard choice. That's why you got to get both. It said, what's that, a 40? Yeah, this here? Yeah, this is a Glock 22. This was my everyday carry long time ago. This is the first, I want to say the first full-size Glock I had. You can tell it's been used. These old Talon grips. I got some Trillion night sights on there. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, that's a 40. Which I know about the judge. He said, what does it shoot? Which one are you talking about? If we talk about the P90, it shoots 5.7 rounds. They made the 5.7 rounds to compete with 9mm, but the purpose was to penetrate body armor. I live in South Africa. Hey man, shout out to South Africa. Shout out. Hey. Now I can't read that because I don't speak that language, but shout out to you, you know. You have any drum mags? Nah. I don't see the practicality of getting a drum mag. Like I have extended mags, you know, don't get me wrong. Like I got a extended mag for this, extended mag for that. You know, I have like 4 mags for this, for that. It's like, but I don't see the practicality of having a drum mag. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Now, would I get one? Yeah, maybe. You know, is it on my list to get just because? Nah, I could have been bought it. I don't see the purpose. Like, you know, I'm not trying to look cool for people. I go to the range, but I go to the range and train. Like, it's rarely if I'm going there just to shoot around, which probably I should. I should just be having fun. But I kind of want to train and teach my wife and my son, my sister, you know, how to properly use guns, so, you know, be familiar with them. So I don't really just go there just to mag dump. How much was the AK? Well, this is a Century Arms BFT 47. I think I paid like $750. I got it on the steel. It was pretty decent. Like they can go for like $890 to I seen $950. You know, it's not like a super high end AK, but it's not a low end AK neither. Like if you want high end, I would say a Z-Pap or yeah, Zastava, and they can go for $1,200 to $1,700. You know, it's worth it. But I liked it, the wood style of grip. You know, you like what you like. It's not a bad gun. I never had any problems with it. People have their, you know, opinions on Century Arms, but, you know, I had to throw it out there. It definitely is a nice gun, though. I love it. Buying guns are addicting. I promise you. Let's put y'all up on game right fast. And let's go think. Y'all might think this crazy. This shotgun here was my very first gun. When I turned 21 in 2021, this was my very first purchase. I passed up picking up a Canik TP9. It was the same color of this for a shotgun. Now, looking back on that decision, that kind of was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I passed up a pistol that I can conceal to buy a shotgun, you know. But y'all gotta forgive me because I had to get this. I'm sorry. I had to. That was a 2021, the Shockwave. In this colorway, yeah, I don't give a, yep, I got it. I picked it up. The only gun I had to my name at that time was a shotgun. I couldn't even conceal this mother. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I loved it and still love it. I just need a flashlight, maybe a sling on there, a little ammo, a little pack to put the little bullets on. That's it. You know, but that was my very first gun when I started collecting guns, like legally. Because before I was 21, I had weapons, but you know, it wasn't in my name. But after I turned 21, first gun I purchased, and then I bought a 43X, which is not here. It got stolen. And then after the 43X, this was the third gun I bought. My very second Glock 22 40 cal. And then from there, I think I just started going crazy. I don't even remember what was the third or fourth gun, because I don't even think I have them. Like I've been losing guns, selling them, this and that. So I've had a 1911. I think I had 2 of those. All right, let me read some of these comments, man. I'm just yapping. Americans are obsessed with extended mags. I mean, I ain't gonna say obsessed. I ain't, but it's a good thing to have them. I'd rather have them than not. Shit. Who was looking for an AK in South Africa? I don't even know, honestly. I want to get a CZ. CZ is a dope. I've shot them. They pretty smooth. I'm not gonna lie, depending on which brand and which one you actually talking about. Like, you know. I want the Lethal Weapon with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover is making me want a Beretta. See, that's one thing, man. I've never, ever shot Berettas. I don't like the way they look, bro. And I might get some hate, but I just never liked Berettas. I don't know. Like, I don't like them type of styles. I don't know. It's opinions, man. What's your everyday carry? Right here. Glock 30, 45, it's a Gen 5. Got an O light on there. It's pretty decent. Has a light and flashlight combo. Yep, that's a standard mag. 10 round mag of 45. Flush mag. Yeah. Regular sights. Not really gonna put no attachments on it because that's everyday carry. You don't want nothing. You don't want to mess with your trigger. That's stock block, you know, everything stock except for that. But yeah, that's my everyday carry. The P90, yeah, I'm telling you, man. That thing right there is dope. Nice little sling on it. Aim point. This is a nice little scope here. Red dot. Nice little flashlight. Touchpad. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I like the aerodynamics of the gun. Like, yeah. I have a Glock 43X, a 19, and a Ruger. Hey, man, look, you got to start somewhere. I don't know if you was here when I just said that my first gun was this. I didn't even buy a pistol. So I started with that, and then I got my first pistol. I only had 3 guns in like 2022, I want to say. 2021 is 2022. I had 3 guns. Fast forward 2025. It's crazy now, right? You know, I went from 3 to 9. I would have been 10, but one's not in this camera because it's stolen. You know, it got stolen from me, so it is what it is. But no matter how small your collection is, collect. I don't care if you have half a gun. I don't know how that's possible, but y'all got to work with me. I don't know. I don't care. Just make sure it's something. Have something. I'd rather have something than have nothing. You start somewhere. Now, if you got the money, you can buy more than 1 gun at one time, but you always start off with 1. Then 2, then 3, and then you go up. So I support it, man. Johnny Blue. Keep doing what you're doing. Buy more guns as the time comes. Ain't no need to rush into it because the guns are there. Granted, whatever state you in. But yeah. AK over the AR. Okay, yeah, I can see that. AR over AK. Nah, y'all beefing. I don't know. I think I like, if I had to pick personally, I'm an AK guy just because I like the reliability of it. But honestly, since having it, I would rather have the AR if it's like, it's way more practical. You know, I can customize it more. It's less weight. You know, I can do way more with this. I can move it around way more with this than this. You know, so I love the AK. I'm an AK guy, but if I actually had to do something, depending on the situation, I might pick up the AR. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Nice Glock 30. Appreciate you, man. Nice collection. Appreciate you, brother. Shockwave, very cool. Yeah, man. I had to get it. My first gun when I started collecting guns, 2021. What's that? Judge? Yeah, it's a Judge. Look at me pointing at the wrong gun. My bad. Yeah, it's a Judge Taurus. It shoots 410 auto shells and 45 long Colt. So it's 2 different calibers in 1 pistol. It's pretty cool. It's like the most unique gun outside of that, you know. But I like how you color fill the Glock markers and use Talon grips. Oh yeah, you have to. You have to. I have Talon grips on everything except for this. I even got some on these. And this is a Glock Talon grip. I was lazy. I didn't even buy the one they have for this model gun. I just took the one that was supposed to be on this one and put it right here. So was that lazy? Maybe. It's working though, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Say me like it very much. Appreciate it. You ever think about buying those Turkish Benellis? See, a Benelli is dope. I ain't gonna lie. That shotgun is crazy. Like semi-automatic. You don't have to pump. Yeah, them things are fire. I'm not gonna lie. Would I get one? Maybe. They high. That's high as crap for a shotgun. I'm not gonna lie, but I bought this. So I shouldn't be complaining about that, you know. More velocity with my AR. Yeah, depending on your barrel length. This is a 12.5, I think. It's 11.5 or 12.5. So it's still considered an ARP, but it's not a 16-inch barrel. So I still have most of the velocity that I would have. I think that's like that's the lowest you can cut your barrel before you start affecting the velocity is what, like 11.5? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like 11.5 or 12.5. So I tried to stay literally right there. I didn't want to lose too much terminal velocity in your rounds. You know, you need those. He say nasty. It's that P94. I wish. It's a PS90. It's a civilianized version of the P90. Has a longer barrel. I think it's like a 10-inch barrel instead of the normal chopped small barrel. Yeah, 50 round mag capacity, and the mags are empty right now, so unfortunately I can't show y'all the rounds. 38. No, it's not a 38. It may look like one, but that's a Taurus Judge. It shoots 45 long coat and 410 shotgun shells. So he said Glock Talent on the shotgun is actually genius, not lazy. Hey, I appreciate it. I was expecting you to roast me. I ain't gonna lie. I was expecting you to say that that's crazy, cause I could have just bought it. It would have fitted way better if I bought the model for this gun. You know what I'm saying? It would have fit this handle way better, but it's working. Tomato, tomato. It's working. It's all that matters. P90 all-time favorite, man. Oh yeah, that's one of, I'm telling you, like before I started collecting guns, I always wanted, it don't matter how old I was when I achieved this goal, I always wanted a P90 and I always wanted an AK-47. That's it. Those like the only two guns that that was like my icons of guns, if I was to put it in that perspective. An AK-47, full size, and a P90. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's like my best favorite of all the guns in the world. And I love it. I want a Galil. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a Turkish gun. I think it's Turkish. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be Turkish or Bulgarian. But a Galil, they're dope too. But that's like up there. That's way more expensive than, you know, the AK. But those two there, yeah. Let me stroll up on these comments and catch up. Hold on. I think it's 10-3. Yeah, okay. MK18 or 10-3. Okay. Yeah, those are dope too. The marks. You got a Chris Vector for the Glock. Nah, I don't like those mags. I don't know. I'm like indifferent to them. And like other people, some people love them. I just don't like a Chris Vector mag. Like they look cool, but I would prefer to stick with my Glock mags. It's like I don't see the fascination. I would just get a Chris Vector, you know. But would I get them? Nah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, God bless America. God bless America and you, Brody. Good shit. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Mine is the MP5 and the AK. Nah, MP5 is crazy. What you think about the MP7? What you think about the MP7? The MP7 or the MP5? I don't know. That's a hard decision. Where I get the vest. Honestly, bro, I want to say like 4 years ago, I had this coworker that I was working with. He was in the military. His dad was a cop, and he had like 2 different vests at his house, and he gave me this vest for $100. I don't have any plates with it, but it's an actual vest. You know, have shotgun shells there, 3 ammo mats for the pistols, and then behind, I can't really show you, but behind there, you got 3 AR mag holes, shotgun catcher in the back, ammo catcher in the back, you know. Yeah, it's an actual vest. It's pretty decent. I just don't have any plates, but I got that thing for $100. I was happy. Hey, that's a steal in my eyes. Shit. Galil is Israel. Okay, it's an Israel gun. All right. Yeah, the Galils are so nice, though. I want one. Where you get the micro Drake. Now, this is not a micro. This is a mini. It's the one in the middle. So you got the Drake, which is basically just an AK-47 with no stock, right? And then you got the mini Draco, which is this one. It's the one in the middle, and then you got the micro. Now the micro is super tiny, and it has that tiny hand grip that kind of shakes when you shoot, you know. So I chose to get the one in the middle. I didn't want the super small one. My first 5.56 rifle is going to be the Fight Light. Okay. It uses AR uppers. It uses all AR magazines. It just has a rifle stock instead of a pistol grip and a buffer tube. Hey, that sounds like that's going to be a nice little build. They put that together, definitely. He said, the why the PS90, just curious. because I am a measly civilian, a puny civilian, and I don't have the power to obtain a P90 fully auto. You know, they don't give full auto to civilians. So we're stuck with the civilianized version of the P90, which is the PS90 for semi-auto. Tomatoes, throw tomatoes. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I wish one day. Civilian MP7, I heard ain't good. Yeah, see. I haven't heard nothing about it, but it would make sense because it's supposed to be fully, sort of like this, right? The MP7 is supposed to be fully, so getting it in the semi is kind of like, But I didn't care about that on this one. I had to get it. I don't care. I always wanted a P90. Shit, I have a P90. Hey, it is what it is. It's the Glock Mag, the Vet, or it's just a mag extension. What are you talking about? It's a Glock Mag, the Vec, or I think it's a mag extension. Honestly, if you asking if the Vector Mag, if the Chris Vector Mags and the Glocks, I think those are just extensions. Honestly, a lot of hoops to go through to get an MP7. Yeah, I believe it. Pretty sure there'll be a lot of hoops to get anything that's fully, but I'm gonna have to jump through them. Y'all go see me on live one day, and I'm gonna have to be showing y'all the fully. Y'all gotta be proud of me. Y'all gotta be proud of me, because y'all gotta remember today, October 20th, that I was saying that, hey, we gotta get there. Right now, I'm only stuck with a super safety. That's the closest I can get to fully. And if they could get an FRT and a P90, I don't even need the actual P90. If I could get an FRT for this, keep the P90. I don't care. Keep it. Give me the trigger. But it has to work. It has to be reliable, because I don't think they even make FRTs for this gun. So if they start popping up, then you can expect to have many issues. So, it needs to be something that's working. Did you like Charlie Kirk? See, I'm not even finna entertain that, because I feel like that's very controversial, honestly. Right? So I really don't want to speak on that. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him. I'm not gonna say nothing good about him. I'm neutral. I just want to stay out the way of that. It's crazy. I feel like, how it happened is outrageous, but I don't know. Everybody's different. Want a micro, and then I'm gonna get a 47 as a mini. I don't know. It depends. You just gotta work with it. The more you shoot your guns, you get used to the recoil. So maybe when you first get it, yeah, it may be too much, but as long as you stay active and stay consistent with your trainer, the recoil will become your second nature to you. You just gotta know how to go against it. Do you have a lot of ammo? Oh yeah, I got a lot of ammo. Like, that'll kind of be backwards to buy more guns than you lacking on bullets. But yeah, I have a lot of bullets. Yeah. What's the shotgun name? It's a Mossberg 590 Shockwave. Have you seen the new one that they have? They have Mossberg. It's like a 990 now, but it's semi-auto and you don't have to pump. Like, it's crazy. I wish they would have had that when I was getting this. It's a pistol grip still, and it comes with rubber on the grip handle now, so you don't have to do what I did, But the new one, yeah, that thing is dope. Charlie Kirk insulted people. Why should they like him? Hey, see, you're on to something there. I'm not saying nothing, but you're on to something. MP5, I don't have it, but you can get a replica with an FRT. Would it be worth it though? Honestly, like, would you get the most bang out of your buck to get a replica MP5 with an FRT, or just get the MP5? Just take the time out of your life, the years that it would take, and just take the process and get it. I think I would just probably take the process. Honestly, I don't want a replica, because if I would get it, I would get it as a collector's. So if it's a collector's item, I don't want to pull it out and then someone else pulls out an actual MP5, and now I look like the FUBU version of his gun. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're going to get the gun, I would get it. Just take the time to get it. Same thing with these. One of my old friends bought him a Draco, and he was happy. And then when he sent me a picture of it, it was a 9mm version. And I was just blown away. I'm like, bro, a 9mm? That is a 7.62 caliber round. It looks like a 7.62, but it has a Glock mag. I don't agree with stuff like that. I supported his decision, but personally, if I'm gonna get an AK style rifle, it's gonna be an AK round. It's crazy. It's like getting a 1911 and getting it in 9mm. Now, I'm not sending shade to people that may have those guns, but if I'm gonna get a 1911, why not get the 1911? It's a 45. You know, like, I don't understand stuff like that. All right, let me read some comments. Let me stop yapping. You got any silencers? No, but I'm in the process of doing this. I'm looking at a rugged 5.7 suppressor. They're like $550. So you might see me pop out with that on the P90, PS90 sometime soon. But I definitely want a suppressor for that. I'm picking up a SIG MPX-K tomorrow. Hey, that's gonna be nice. With the FRT, ooh, you finna go crazy. What's the difference between a super safety and a force reset trigger? They're the same. That's exactly what it is. A super safety is just another brand of a force reset trigger. Like all of them other ones, like Rare Breed and all of that, they're force reset triggers. They're just different brands, you know? The same thing is just a different brand. So it's the same thing. There's no difference. A force reset is literally forcing your trigger to reset so you can fire quicker follow-up shots while not having to pull it. You just hold on the trigger, you know? But that's exactly what a super safety is. Same thing. When I bought this, I had to change my trigger, all of that. I had to change all of the trigger, the springs in it, and all of that. I had to install all of that different, so it's no different. Yeah, bro, say yourself and don't speak on it. Right. I'm telling you, that's the way. What you think about the FRT? FRT is a dope. I have one, a super safety version, but yeah, they dope. Any other shotguns you think about getting? I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, they had the, was it like a Jackal? It's like a Jack 12 or something. It was a crazy gun. It had the drum mag. That was the standard mag. Like it was already a drum mag. It was an AK. It had like the front sight kind of looked like this. Shit, I touched the gun. I really hope Instagram don't get me. I'm talking about Instagram. I really hope YouTube don't get me. I didn't touch the gun, y'all. So if the live end, you know why. I put a finger on a firearm and we're not allowed to do that. So I hope I'm safe. God damn. Fuck. But look, anyway, the shotgun had one of those type front sights on it. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I think it was an AA12. An AA12. I would get that. That's an older shotgun. But that thing right there was fire. Nice collection. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. California gun laws be crazy. I'm telling you, they are outrageous. Got the P90. Oh, yeah, had to. It's the PS90, but it's close enough. Do I have a 10 milli? Nah. That's the funny thing about this gun. When I went looking, I wanted to buy a Glock 29. I was not looking for a 30. I was looking for a 10mm sub compact just like this. But they happened to not have it. But they had this. So I was like, I'll take it. So, yeah, no 10mm, but close enough. What kind of revolver? This is a Judge Taurus. It shoots 445 long coat shells and 410 shotgun shells. When you get plates, don't cheap out. And pray you never need to use them, but don't cheap out on your plates. Oh, heck nah. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't cheap out on the plates. Nah, that's why I haven't gotten none yet. But I could have. I literally bought this like over the weekend. I could have definitely bought some plates, you know, putting it in that perspective. So definitely, I'm not gonna cheap out, but I want some. I think they're like level 3. They got the little armor head on them. They're like $650 for both front and back. So it's coming, and I hope I never do have to use them, because I'm not trying to have to use none of these. I will, don't get me wrong. I think any gun owner will definitely 100% use his firearms. Don't get them twisted. But do they want to use them? No, I don't want to have to do that to nobody. I don't want to even be in that position. I didn't want to get robbed that day when I had to look. I lost this gun and a 43 just because people don't like what you have, you know, and they want to try to, instead of working for it and buying it, they want to put together a plan and bring their buddies and try to take. Luckily, I didn't, you know, not be able to make this video today. You know, I'm here, you know, so nobody wants to ever have to use their firearm, so hopefully not. What type of plates he has? Yeah, not yet. Jackhammer, I believe, is the name of that shotgun. Yeah, that thing is crazy. All of my favorite weapons. Oh, man. Hey, shout out to you. We alike, bro. Telling you. Hands up for a P90. Definitely. That's like the favorite one, the most unique one. So I have a Glock 40. Are you saying Glock 40 caliber or are you saying Glock 40? Because I think the Glock 40, if I'm not mistaken, is it a 10 millimeter? I might be wrong. I think the Glock 40 is a 10 millimeter, just like the Glock 21. Or Glock 20. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all might have to help me. But yeah, I don't know what you mean. This is a Glock 40, but it's a Glock 22 chambered in 40. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a difference. Do you have a knife collection? I used to. I used to have a sword, but like in the years of moving and stuff, yeah, I lost it. I want to get a katana just to hang it up on the wall. I think that would be dope. I used to watch a lot of Walking Dead as a kid. I used to always think if there was a zombie apocalypse, would I want a rifle or a weapon that I would have to lose rounds as I use it, or something that I could just use my stamina to use and it's quiet, unlimited, because I don't have to use any ammo. I'm just using stamina. I'm swinging, chopping heads off. You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted a katana. Get bullet safe ceramic plates. I got level 4. Ooh, what they hit you for? I know level 4. I know level 3, 650. You didn't pay somebody rent buying them plates. How much them level 4 plates was? Wave check. I got dreads, bro, or locks. They're all the way down to my buttocks. So I can't do no wave check. I can wave. Legal firearms, definitely. Everything is legal. Everything is in my name, just in case the ATF come roaming in trying to check my safe and things. You know, everything is legal. Why is the Glock stopped? Well, that's a great question. I ain't gonna lie. This is my everyday carry, so it's surprising that I have a light on this and I don't have a light on any of these. But yeah, go back. So I lost this gun. It got stolen from me like a while back, like 2 years ago. So I don't even like looking at this gun, to be honest. Like, it just brings back bad memories. Like, I like it. It was my first 40, but it got took from me. I ain't, nah, bro, nah. 3 people advised the whole plan to take that. Nah, bro, nah, I ain't putting no attachments on that. Nah, this gun, honestly, I bought this for my wife. You know, it's in the collection, but technically I bought it for her. But, you know, hey, this is her gun. I let her use it how she wants to use it. You know, if she want to put attachments on it, that's on her. And yeah, it's a 17. I said my wife. Y'all probably wonder why she want this big ass gun. She got big hands like me. We're kind of tall. She didn't want to carry nothing like this, so she went with this. Hey, but that's why they're stopped. This is my everyday carry, so I'm not finna put no attachments on that except for this. Never know. Most situations happen at night, so you need to, like, when the situation happened to me when I lost 2 of my firearms, it was nighttime. It was like 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? And you need to see what you're aiming at before you pull triggers. So, yeah. I'm in love with the FN. I appreciate it, man. I'm telling you. This is my favorite gun. Also my newest gun out of the whole collection. So, yeah, I'm definitely still getting used to it being here in this collection. So, yeah, I appreciate that. The 26 hard. Now, I don't have a 26. This is a 30. Glock 30, but I appreciate it. 10 millimeter. Long slide, 10 milli. Oh yeah, 40 is a 10 milli. I knew I was kind of, yeah. I know my Glocks now. I know my guns. I'm glad y'all confirmed it. What's your opinion on 3D printing? Whoo, honestly, I feel like, you know, you should be able to do anything. I don't feel like they should be able to restrict your guns, you know, how they do it. So being able to print your guns, I feel like you should, you know. I feel like you should have to register them though. That's like the only thing. If you're gonna make them yourself, you need to at least let them know that they're being made. And honestly, I kind of wouldn't even say that, but I'm just trying to stay on the, make it at least a compromise. You know how the ATF is. So if you're gonna build your own guns, at least tell them that you're building them. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But I don't know. Maybe that's none of their business. But I don't build guns. I don't 3D print guns. Will I start? Maybe. It might be nice, but yeah, I like them honestly. That's the sound of my gat. But that. Nah, you funny, Mike. But why the Drake? Well, personally, it was. I guess it's a gun that I always looked at. I thought it was pretty cool when I bought it. Practicality, no, it's not practical. Would I use it? No, I wouldn't use this thing, bro. Like, yes, I will use it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not grabbing this. It's not gonna be the first thing I grab when no, bro. Nobody. I don't think nobody is gonna use a Drake. We love it. Some people hate it, but are we picking this up versus every other gun? No. Why? Why would you do this? You're compromising accuracy. It's a 7.62 out of a small barrel, and I have a sling on it. I don't have no stop. No, bro. But I love it though. Don't get me wrong. $300 a plate is crazy. Temu has a deal on plates. Now Temu can keep them. Nah. I don't want to be nowhere with them. What do you suggest when you first get into firearms? To make sure you just get something that's comfortable. Don't have people in your ear just telling you, oh, don't get this, don't get that, you should get this, because at the end of the day, it's your guns, you're going to be using them, you're going to be shooting them. I used to have a Taurus G, I think it's a GC2. Everybody hates that gun. Everybody hates that gun, but I loved it. It was great for me. I don't have it here in the collection now, but it was great. So don't let people affect your decision on your gun. Now, don't be oblivious to the fact that some guns are just top of the toilet seat. Some guns are just cheeks. They just booty. You know what I'm saying? Straight top of the toilet seat. I'm not saying they're not. So don't be oblivious to the fact that some people may be trying to tell you, don't get this. I wouldn't say get a high point. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say just hop out and go get a Glock, your first gun. If you can, be my guest. But it's not about just going to buy name brand. It's like anything in life. Some people want Jordans. You don't have to buy Jordans. I used to buy Jordans, wear them shits all the time. I don't care about buying them things. You start getting older, you start saying you buy what you want. You buy what you like. You're not doing it for nobody else. Like legally. All right, let me go back up. Beretta, nah, no Berettas. When they robbed you, you didn't get your get back. You didn't try to. We're not going to speak on that on here, but I'm still here, Not going to say what was done afterwards. Whatever was done afterwards was done. That was 2 years ago. It is what it is. I don't know where Guy is at this time. Hey, I don't know where all three of them. I don't care. That's on them. It happened how it happened. The cause and effect happened how it happened. Shit, I ain't caring about it. I got get back in a way that worked for me, goddamn. I like Glocks. I love them. My bad, I actually paid $200 a plate. They legit. I might have to check into them. Where's the 45? Here. This is the 45 caliber, my everyday carrier. Yeah, the judge gonna break your wrist. Nah, buddy, nah, I doubt that. I love this gun though. Now, I don't know, the Raging Judge, yeah, I've never shot the Raging Judge. That thing about this long. Like if the barrel, it stretches out like right here. I ain't shot that. Do I want to shoot it? Probably not. Probably not. Like, oh yeah, the 22 beat up. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was my first 40. I bought that right after I bought this. And if you wasn't here in the beginning of the live, this shotgun was my very first shotgun, very first pistol, very first pickup when I was 21. As soon as I turned 21, I bought this. And then I got a 43, and then I got this. So I done had this for a while. This gun got stolen from me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got it back, but it's definitely have seen better days. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Not to be infringed. Put that on repeat. Don't infringe nothing. The P90 dope. Appreciate it, man. What's your thoughts on the age gap? I'm 23 and my wife is 43. I mean, hey, man, live life, bro. Live life, man. Hey, if you happy and she happy, I don't know how that happened, but hey, is that a super safety? Yeah. It's a super safety. Yeah, yeah. But the funny thing is, right? If y'all don't know, just because you get a super safety, and this is how you know, I'm a real YouTube content creator, and I don't mean real as in artificial or real. No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not finna lie. That's what I mean. I'm authentic. This thing right here, if you get a super safety, that's not gonna make your AR go. I had to learn the hard way. Cause guess what? If it's a semi-automatic bolt carrier group, it don't matter how much you got a super safety in that trigger, it's not gonna go fully. So guess what? That's what I'm feeling out right now. That's what I'm learning. This gun with the super safety in it is not running fully yet. Why? Because I have to get a fully automatic B. I have to get a bolt carrier group that's a fully auto. It's a difference in the semi-auto versus the fully auto. I think it has a longer bolt that goes further back that catches the sear. And in the semi-auto version, it's not long enough to catch it. So even though it's force resetting the trigger, it's not catching it at the back to fire the next round. So you have to keep chambering it unless you just put it in semi-auto. So, hey, you learn something new every day. I don't know if people would honestly tell you that, but I'm not finna lie to nobody, man. I love this gun, but I haven't got it to run properly with the super safety yet. That's coming, but hey, it's just helping people out. If you get a super safety, make sure you're looking into your boat carrier group too, because I don't want you to spend $300 on a super safety and then get it and install it in your gun and then be like, damn, my gun's not working. Well, there's some other things you got to do when you install the super safety. It's not just that. So I had to learn that the hard way. Draco's a fun toy, like a switch, but useless. I would say that too. It's definitely not useless. It's still a bullet. You get shot with it, you shot. But yeah, it's definitely a fun toy. I wouldn't pick it up to go actually use it. And like, you know, I would trust my life with it because it's a gun and I'm accurate with it. But I have different choices. I don't think I would pick the Draco. Looking ready. Oh yeah, you got to stay ready. Everybody should get ready. Whether you start off with your first gun, whether you're on gun 30, keep buying them. Because ideally, I only have two hands, just like everybody that's on this live watching, I'm pretty sure. We all have two hands. So ideally, we can only shoot two guns at one time. But it's not about that. We have family members, we have loved ones, we have kids. So if anything happened, we can pass these. If anything happened, we can pass these out to the family. And that's what I'm looking at it for. As long as they're trained and they're familiar with your guns and they're not oblivious to the fact, you got to make your kids familiar with your weapons and your family members. Because it may be a time that they may have to use your said weapon. And then they don't know what to do with it. You know? So that's why I say get as many guns as you can. Buy as many as you can. Because it's not about you. It is, but it's not. I'm 25. You know what I'm saying? I have a son and a newborn daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be here long. You know what I'm saying? Over 100 years. But these guns will if you take care of them. Pass them down to your kids. Pass them down to whoever. You got to take care of them and train. So that's my take on it, on having a lot of weapons. Got a couple grams of uranium and plutonium-238. Nope, I don't have that. Say, bro, it's prepared. How much for that shotgun? I think when I bought it in 2021, it was, I want to say 560 something, 530. It was 500 base, but after tax, I think it was like 530 something, 535, something like that. Get an H3 buffer tube. See, I was thinking about that, but I seen a method, and y'all probably gonna laugh, but it goes to show you I'm authentic. I'm not finna leave nothing out. I put like 4 quarters in the back of this the buffer tube. So I go on and laugh at me, go on and laugh, ha 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 ha, right. But someone told me that if you do that, and it worked, it made more tension on the spring. So it definitely knocks the bolt back way harder, but it's still not gonna eliminate the fact that it's a semi-automatic bolt carrier group. I need a fully automatic bolt carrier. Doesn't matter what I do to the buffer tube or none of that, because the bolt carrier group is set up to run in semi-auto. So there's no way around that unless you buy a different bolt carrier group, which they're cheap. They're like $100. $150. So I don't know why I haven't done it, but hey, oh well. What about the Sugar Weasel? I like those. They expensive. They expensive. They expensive. He said, cops outside my house. Oh Lord, come on in, man. Look, everything's legal. I don't do nothing. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing but go to work, buy guns, and skateboard. You know what I'm saying? All I do is skate and shoot guns and work. So I ain't got nothing to worry about if cops are here, goddamn. Glock 23, I wanted one, but I end up getting a Glock 22. So, yeah. Suppressors, nah, but I got one coming for this. And my phone is on 5, y'all, so I'm probably about to leave for to have to end live in like 2-3 minutes, but yeah. What's the best gun for zombie apocalypse? I don't know. If you're speaking of my collection, what I would choose if I had a zombie apocalypse to go on, well, first of all, we need to think about rounds and how common they are. If we was to use, obviously we can cancel that out. Nobody's going to have 5.7 laying around in a zombie apocalypse. So that gun is out it. 7.62, you might find it. I don't think it's going to be overly common, but you might come across it. 9mm, definitely. You're definitely going to find a whole plethora of 9mm. 40 caliber, maybe. Yeah, you'll find some 40. I think that's a common round. 45, I don't know. Is 45 a common round? I know it survived both world wars and all, but would y'all think that's as common as a 9mm? I don't know. So if I'm going off my collection wise, I'm gonna try to stick with a 9 and an AR. As much as I love the AK, I don't think I'm gonna find too many 7.62 rounds. So I'm gonna stick with the AR because I can shoot 2.23 and 5.56. I think I can find those and 9mm. I think you can find shotguns too, at least shotgun shells. But I don't know. Everybody at least has a shotgun. If they don't have any guns, they got a shotgun. So you know what I'm saying? Do I have any old guns? Nah. I don't personally like old guns. Like, it's a preference. I don't like them. I don't like how they look. Appreciate you. 12 gauge and 9 will be most available. Okay. All right. Well, hey, they're right beside each other. So, yep. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for joining the live, man. He said, why am I showing all of my guns online? It is a live video. It's like asking me, why am I posting YouTube content? I don't know. We will never know why people show their guns online for content. But once again, I appreciate y'all joining. As many of y'all has it been. Love and support to everybody and anybody that tapped in with this video, that showed love. If you support it, if you subscribed, I will return it. I'm going to everybody's page, liking, commenting. I do that all the time anyway. I always believe in showing the same support that I get. We need each other. I can't do this without you. Nobody can do nothing that involves content without people supporting them or watching them. So I try to stay respectful. I may joke a little bit and say a little bit of jokes in the comments or whatever, but hey, I try to keep it cordial, you know. So he said, yeah, for real, it's kind of odd. Meanwhile, you're entertained watching the same thing that's odd to you. So I don't understand that, but I guess it is what it is. I guess we do different things. You probably don't have weapons, so I don't know. But either or, thank y'all for watching. I love and appreciate all of y'all, and stay safe. And I'll be checking comments and everything and returning all of that. So y'all will see me. I'll try to get on live maybe tomorrow, you know. I usually do it like once a week, but I've been inactive for like 2 months. I was consistent for a while, and then I don't know, I went ghost for like 2 months. So that was on me. So I'm trying to get my content back up and get my viewers back up. So I got to be more active and do what this person said and post my guns online. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe, man. Love, be peace, and y'all be good.